pulling him out the dirt.
Oh.
This one here. Because last time I saw him, 2 years ago, year and a half ago, he was leading the zikr somewhere where they're all, yeah, and we had a very, very long chat at the end, in a little circle, remember? And then I didn't see him again, and then I didn't know it was him I was speaking to 2 days ago, because when he said that you ordered him to come, and obviously there's my order to go and take him, I didn't realise until I saw him at the airport it was him. And the first thing that I thought in my head was, what's the connection? Because last time I saw him he was the wrong side of the fence.
Because spiritually, Shaykh Nazim, by the order of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he brought him and all his ancestors and descendants and told me, look after him. And for this, I sent auntie, this woman, Shanas, that also his mother is going to be coming and all the family is going. Already they are involved without their feeling.
Where are your boys?
They left.
I missed them already.
They made sure I give you the number.
They gave me hard time. Because
it's in the screen.
Hard time they gave
it's in the screen.
To approach more and more. Because now
maybe
to get a rose, no, there is too much thorns.
Thorns.
Thank you for the sunglasses.
And you're like a rose. And these thorns in their hands,
it's power.
They will feel them painful, so that they are going to be well cleaned from all the thorns and be like a flower also. So wait, everything by time. Nothing come all at a sudden.
Because the last thing my mother said to me, she said, if really Maulana Shaykh Nazim inviting you, when you come back, everything will be good. But if you're going to follow, because she has a very bad problem with your brother, and she blames everything on you.
Tell her, I am not following anyone. I am following Maulana Shaykh Nazim, Ranche, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Because the one whom I am meeting is not a sheikh. He is one ordinary one, dervish from our people. Perhaps you and everyone better than me. And for this I take barakah from everyone. I am ordered from Maulana to take barakah and secret from everyone. Not to give money, to take from them. I will buy. Never I sell. Always buy, don't sell. If you want to sell, then you will fall down. But if you buy, always you'll be successful. Buy from everyone. Which is good, take it. Not good, keep it aside. Sometimes you use it. It will be benefiting you. Even not good, but it will benefit you. Except Ailey. Was not
Many people asked when I
That you're selling? That you're selling? You're selling? Ivy, you're selling?
No, I'm selling. I'm putting. Don't sell it. It's very valuable. I appreciate it. So the one who is so much I appreciate and consider,
No, I posted the video of Life in Healthcare of you at Malana's Blessed Maqam, and you told her you were speaking in Arabic, and then when you turned, you said, "I just told a joke to Maulana." Yeah. So many people are pleased. Can you find out what the joke was? What was the joke? What was the joke? We don't, And I was like, I don't know. It was in Arabic. Yeah.
Too late.
It was probably X-rated. So
He made a point. You made a point. You said nobody speaks Arabic, so nobody can understand. So the point is, low. But it was a really nice moment. It was a really nice moment at the Maqam, You had this little snigger on your face when you were speaking to Malala. It was just nice.
Maulana is so polite, so humble, whatever. He is tolerating from us whatever we are speaking. He never taking anything to be
Too serious.
Seriously.
seriously, everything serious to him, but not serious by the meaning of serious to attack or revenge or to punish one who says something which is impolite. No, he likes it. He likes to be impolite, but not in front of people. In front of people to give all kind of respect. As the Sahaba, when they sit with Rasulullah, they used to sit as they like, make themselves Rasulullah tell them, sit comfort. But whenever anyone coming, then be in good behavior together. Rasulullah was eating grapes, and all the grapes coming like this, like that, and the Sahaba, they taking from his beard for barakah. Then all of a sudden, a Jews priest, a crowd of Jews priests, they want to come to visit, they knock at the door. They told Rasulullah that there is a crowd of important Jews priests, they want to come to us about Islam. Quickly Rasulullah, he dressed himself, he cleaned himself, and then said, Abu Bakr Siddiq was catching for him the grape, what do you call this?
Cluster of grapes.
A cluster of grapes, and Rasulullah was eating from down, not from up. And the Jews, priests, 25 one, they say, how you are Rasulullah and you know everything. And it is well known to a child that the ones up much more sweeter than the one down. But it was written in their book that this question must be answered by his first deputy, Minister Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq. So he told Sayyidina Abu Bakr, you answer them, not for me to answer. And Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq said, Rasulullah eating from down, he saw one to read the nice one for you, to make ikram, to make his guest,
To honor his guest.
to honor his guest. For this he keeping up the ikram. He said, right, this is written in the Torah. Rasulullah will be like this. There is many questions, and he was Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Some he was answering, some given to Siddiq, for it was written like this. Until they asked Rasulullah about the soul. Then he said, Allah didn't give us too much about the soul. Because it's written also in the book that about the soul, Rasulullah will answer that, وَمَا أُوتِيتُ مِنَ الْعِلْمِ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا. We only have a few little about the soul, so I cannot give you any answer about it. Then they say, really you are Rasulullah, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Because whatever he answered, it was written in the Torah, like that. But they are sincere, please, because some priests they come, but they want only to criticize. Even if you say what written in their book and they don't accept. Why? Because they don't want to accept. But most of the Jews, priests, they were accepting. All the stubborn ones. Why they don't accept? Because they are scared that the people will leave them no more to get money. And they follow Rasulullah. And they were buying and selling by the Torah. According to the small mind of the people, they used to interpreting things which not Allah saying in the Torah, and telling the people like this, like that, to get from them money. But then they were all finished in the battle of Khaybar. and the remainder of them were exiled to Najd. Well, their descendant in Najd was the Musaylam al-Kazzab, the one who said Prophet, and all the Al-Saud. Yeah, the Al-Saud, they are the descendants. And Abdul Wahab, all they are the descendants. Abdul Wahab not descendant, because his father and brother was very sincere ones, and they were running after the tribe. Don't follow my brother, he is wrong way. He is making, like my brother, same thing. For some thing in his mind, don't follow him, don't follow him. But Al Saud, they are the descendant of the Khaybar Jews. And for this they said that we want to revenge from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam because he finished all our ancestors. Even Rasulullah didn't finish them. Rasulullah, when he took over all Khaybar, he called one of the priests, I don't know what his name, and he told him, I'm not going to do anything to people, your people. You decide what to be done. And according to your mashwara, what you will advise, I will do. And this priest of them is a Jew from them. He say, Ya Rasulullah, don't trust them. All the mature men, kill them. And all the boys and the women, the old ones, keep them. And he did according to what this advice. Otherwise, Rasulullah want to forgive all of them. Only he was the most, what he was going to do, that to exile them to Najd, not to be near in Medina, because they were disturbing the people of Medina, splitting them, like my brother was splitting people. They're splitting them, and for this the hypocrite come after the splitting, come hypocrite, munafiq, because they follow the Jews and their teaching. But this priest of them, he was telling Rasulullah to finish all the mature and the men, and to keep the women and the boys, whom they are teenagers, and the old ones and the women not to touch them. And Rasulullah didn't touch them. Even the princess, whom her father was the leader of all the Jews, one of the Sahaba touched her, and she was as a right hand for him. But at that time, Rasulullah say, every right hand can come, this for you. No, nice, very nice. One Shaykh is like that time Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, anyone who can buy himself from the one who catch him can do it. No need to take it falsely. If they don't accept, they will ask for a price. And she asked for a price. He tells her, hey, I will free you for a 1,000 golden coin.
Just doesn't work.
This princess she has, but how to reach to the castle and to bring the money and like this was not able. So she arranged how much she can borrow from her people like this. It was only around 400, maybe 600. So she told them, give me only 1-2 hours to arrange the money. And then one of these Jews who converted to Islam, he was sincere. I am in need for 600. He told her, how about not to take any loan from anyone, to pay for you all the money and to free you and to be one of my holy wives, to be a princess also in Islam, not as a Jew but in Islam. She said, this will be my wish, Ya Rasulullah. This is the best goal for me if you accept me. But he say, before you say yes or no, look, that your father is killed, your brother is killed, They are all killed. Think well before you say yes or no. Because the one who his father killed his brother, still in his heart, it will be a kind of hurting his heart. So she said, no, don't look. If you want, if it is for you, I will be very happy to be your wife. And then Rasulullah appointed her and free for then everyone who captured the Jews as a slave for them, or as teenagers, or as a right hand. When Rasulullah got married with her, they free them for Allah Almighty, because now they are all the family of this princess, yani related to her, and she is the best that she was making her people to be free and liberated, and no one to harm them or to even to look at them badly, because she is the wife al-Mu'mineen. And so Rasulullah went to that Sahaba and he told him, how much you want for her? He said 1,000. I asked, Ya Rasulullah, but if you say anything else, I am under your order. He said, no, I will give you the 1,000 golden coin. No need to take loan from here or there for her, because it is now my wife. Astaghfirullah, Ya Rasulullah. Me and my wives and all of us fida for you. So I don't want anything. It is free and it is for you, without taking any money. And let her keep her money for herself. And like this, Rasulullah returned for her the qasr and all the people around her. And she was the best, one of the best wives of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Like this, Rasulullah was so polite, and for this Allah telling in the Holy Quran, saying that of your politeness and humbleness, you make all people to love Allah Almighty and to come to Islam. If not like this, all they will run away. No one will come. And for the one who will be humble, polite, very kind with people, make the people better than him, feeling them to be better than him. Quickly they will be entering into Islam and love of Allah Almighty and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You see Mawlana Shaykh Nazim how he was dealing with people, small one, young one, old one, anyone, the bad one, he will make him the best one. So he feels shy, then he will be the best to be following Mawlana. And this is what I told the Spaniards, they get angry from me. Don't be happy that you are deputy to Mawlana, because Mawlana, like in the when we used to be in the school, who is the rude and the bad one of the class, they appoint him to be the one responsible for the class. So I told them, all of you whom appointed as deputy, you are the worst. For this Mawlana appointing you, then you are dealing very good, that you are responsible now for people. Don't think that you are very good. No, you are the worst. When Shaykh used to say, and his Sahaba, all his Sahaba. For this I didn't print his books, because it is full like this. If you are not seeing yourself worse than Satan, Shaitan, worse than Fir'aun, worse than Abu Jahl, and all this, and they are better than you, 1,000 times, and close to Allah Almighty, then never you will smell the taste of Islam. Not Iman, the Islam, taste of Islam. How about Iman? Who can carry such kind of knowledge? No one. Difficult to carry such knowledge. Everyone see himself when enter to Islam. I am very important. I am very good.
You parade him on a white horse.
They are for Jahannam. I am for Jannah. And I am reading Holy Quran. I am reading the Akhirat. I am reading Hadith. Then Allah will tell them, Jahannam is full. I created for Now we are making Saba, no more evidence.
She's gonna come here today. Guess what we found? December.
I saw it. You put it in the
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
Have a read of this.
I was reading just another
I
thing.
gave him 200
Yeah.
for him.
It was in there. There's an insert in there.
So after 3 days, because I told him contact me after 3 days. But each time I give stramonium to somebody, they had to say the fear and anxiety raised too much. Yeah. I gave to this.
This in Futuhat al-Makkiyah. I have it.
Problem was better.
It is around more than 4 big volumes, but usually it is 12 volumes, but they make it in 4 volumes, and he wrote about the last time that the house of the time of all times, sealed of the Awliya, he will come and settle by the order of Rasulullah in Damascus. And he will be the much more important than minister or prime minister, even he's not a minister or prime minister, over them, because he's going to be the channel for the secret of Holy Quran from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to Sahib al-Zaman Sayyidina al-Mahdi alayhi salam, Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam, and to all prophets and awliya. He is the one to plant the secrets of the Holy Quran in all the hearts of children of Adam alayhi salam. He will move first to the Barzakh to complete that people from time of 124,000 Adam till time of Sayyidina al-Mahdi. Then he will be appearing in time of Sayyidina al-Mahdi with the reality of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Through his channel, Rasulullah will be dressing and planting the secrets of the Holy Quran to all whom they will be alive till the day of judgment. And he will be the one to end the earth and heavens and to fold them. He is the right hand of Allah Almighty to fold them and to present them to Allah Almighty, to give them to Allah Almighty. Like this Sayyidina Hadi al-Awi was writing in the Futuhat
He
al-Makkiyah.
looked like Europeans, not Pakistani.
And he is the one who is going to fold them. He is like the books, usually there is like something fold this old book. Mark. He is like this for all heavens and earths, who will fold them and put this mark and present them to the divinely almighty hand of Allah Almighty. And he will be the one whom never will be shocked or the horn will be harming him or will be shocked by the horn. He is over the throne. All whom they are thrown and down to throne, they will be shocked by the horn. Finished. Except the one whom they are higher than the throne. Because Allah is saying in the Holy Quran. And he will be that one whom is over the throne, not shocked by the horn or finished by the horn. Because Allah saying in the Holy Quran, وَنُفِخَ فِي الصُّورِ فَصَعِقَ مَنْ فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَمَنْ فِي الْأَرْضِ إِلَّا مَنْ شَاءَ اللَّهِ. إِلَّا مَنْ شَاءَ اللَّهِ mean that Allah Almighty will order Sayyidina Asrafil to blow the horn, and all from throne to throne they are going to be finished, except the one whom Allah doesn't want them to be affected by the horn. And he is the one who will be not affected by the horn.
Hello. Okay.
And his name is Abdullah.
Daily he likes to prescribe 10M. So like he said, all mental deteriorations, 10M and onwards.
He's playing too. He's playing too. That's what he kept saying.
Even he went so far away, it is written here, that he said that, but cannot be now.
No, I was
It's
reading this
very
book
high.
about Raman.
Yeah?
They reported the case like
No, it is very high. Cannot tolerate it by
got
anyone,
pregnant. So he
even
husband,
by all of you.
the
Cannot
husband
tolerate it.
didn't want the child. Then because she was pregnant, husband left her. So she went into
But
coma.
not Grand Sheikh, he said it, Sayyidina Hadith al-Arabi was saying it. But
She
cannot
gave
be
birth,
tolerated
She always rejected
by
the
any
child.
awliya.
So this
Cannot
kid
be
developed
tolerated.
a serious pneumonia.
That the seed of awliya
Then what they say, the
is,
homeopath.
yani, every prophet, before to be prophet, Allah chose him
Treated him with 10
and dressed him to be a friend to him, to be awliya to him. And the light of wilayah of him was given from seed of awliya. Then was read the light of prophecy from Rasulullah.
From birth.
Even Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who appeared before 1,500 years ago as a physical body, Allah choosing him first as a friend, as an awliya, and the light of awliya coming from seed of awliya to him. And then Allah dressing him from his reality, the light of seed of prophet. Like this he was saying. And for this seed of awliya cannot be said, he said that he's higher than Rasulullah or Rasulullah higher than him. Something very difficult to understand. Yani something related to awliya, we cannot interfere in this.
Rahman is very effective in this.
So when we see the surah, the picture of Grand Sheikh,
What is it made of? What is the element?
is it the same as if we see Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam?
Not really?
Now we have like take the picture of Grand Sheikh. Take the same form.
The same form of reality of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The same form of the spirituality of Rasulullah. The same form if Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam continued to the age of 137 years old, the same. But Rasulullah by 63 years of age, so for this physical features are different. But spirituality the same, reality the same, as if you see, and the eyes the same. You see eyes whom
But
they
now I can
saw
see
Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam by his physical features.
If the Raman
Never his atom was not accompanied Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam from pre-eternal forever. His atom, his soul, his reality
like the flowers.
accompanying Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yani Allah created him, everything Allah created him to be dual, in duality. Except Allah Almighty, no duality for him, but everything created must be duality for him. And the duality between of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is seed of awliya.
Most of them they are pulsatil.
This is what our Sayyidina Ali was saying, and awliya. And for this very high knowledge, but only can be open in terms of al-Mahdi. Nowadays you cannot open it, even awliya will not accept it. It's difficult to understand it. Because to say something easy, but to make it to enter to the heart and to dress it, this is the most important. Very difficult. How to dress it, how to feel it, how to respond to it.
Dangerous also.
Dangerous because it is like a sword with two blades. In any case, it will hurt you. For this, don't approach to this kind of ocean and knowledge. Be aware from them. Only say, Amantu billahi wa Rasul. I believe by Allah Almighty and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Yawm al-Akhir, day of judgment. This is enough for us. But to enter in this knowledge, if you are not well dressed by and trained to dive to the deepest, lowest
no emotion.
side of the oceans of realities and secrets of the pre-eternal, divinely godly knowledge, difficult for the one to understand or to get these jewels. And not everyone, people is busy by their work, by their earning their food, by their living. So difficult to be giving full time to train and
Actually,
to practice
you
how to
gave
dive,
it,
because
because then
sometimes
you
if
gave
you
the-
dive
the
for
baby also.
50 meters, your ears will be
Yes.
And the other thing,
blown from the
kidney
pre-
problems,
pressure.
the kidney stone one.
How about to go deep
He stopped
in the
medicine for a while,
ocean,
then he started
especially
having
Atlantic Ocean, for
the
example, or
pain
Pacific
back. So I
Ocean.
gave him
If
this
you want
time,
to
I
go
gave him
down
200
to reach
daily.
the bottom of it,
Then after
you will
my-
finish before you reach.
So after the first remedy, the pains were gone again.
No more anything,
How
or
long
you
you
will
should
be
continue?
exploding. How about the oceans of realities and secrets?
Yeah.
يعني which means the ocean of uniqueness of Allah Almighty, Fahadiyya, or the ocean of Wahdaniyya of Allah
I have
Almighty.
10
Anyone
M
can
also.
easy
But,
to dive to go down, and so the only
But
one
this, I told him to bring
who
me
was
the
permitted
teachers
from
because I
Rasulullah
told him
sallallahu
to
alaihi
bring me
wasallam
10
to dive and to get these secrets and knowledge, his twins. Whose twins? Sealed of Awliya,
200 I have.
Branche, the only one. And for
When
this,
he comes,
he used
he comes once a week.
most of the time not in his physical body. And he used to say, Aina Musa, Aina Isa, Aina. Where is Musa, where is Isa, where is Noah?
Once a week.
No one of
I
them,
see him every
even they are the
week.
most important prophets,
I could give him bottle of
but
Berberic.
not appearing even in the divine presence of Allah Almighty
Okay.
in front of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
I give him
And for
10
this,
M
Sayyidina
one.
Musa was saying, what is the difference between me and
It will even pain.
Rasulullah and I am your Kalim? While he is not talk, you don't talk except by revelation.
You
So
go with
Sayyidina
love,
Jibreel
love,
alayhi salam,
love.
and Allah scolded him, said, no, don't say so.
Okay.
You, Musa,
This,
and all creations,
uh,
all
him,
creations,
his
Malaika, jinns, human beings, doing your best to please me. And I'm Allah Almighty, doing my best to please my beloved Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is the difference, he told him.
And what
Between you and him.
35 and
Then he told him, look, Ya Musa. And he saw
Yeah.
19,000
only 10%
Turi
of
Sayna
his kidneys are working. So
in the unseen. And in every Tawr Sayna, there is a reality of Sayyidina Musa with his stick standing. Oh Allah Almighty, let me see you. He told them, until you are in the waiting list, until your turn as a physical body to reach, you need all these 19,000
Heat.
realities of you to see me first, then
feet
it will
Are
come
warm.
your time to see me.
very
Ya
warm.
Musa alayhi salam. Why my beloved Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam,
Fatigue.
before created, just my will,
Emotional.
my light to appear was connected
emotional
his
inward,
word
not
to my word.
expressive. Childish looking.
يعني something cannot
Actually,
يعني
what
be
should be
measured
clear answer
or
to
entered by
this?
mind, even by heart.
It's very difficult to
You
communicate
must
with
go to the fourth chamber of the heart, to the house of Allah Almighty,
them. There is
or to
search
the house of
for all
Rasulullah
things like that,
sallallahu
but
alaihi wasallam
she doesn't
to
take
understand.
that, but
And for this, Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, when Rasulullah asked him,
it's
like
very hard
he
to communicate with them.
asked Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anhu, he told him, look at me, Ya Ali. And he looked at Rasulullah and he saw from his nipple
Okay.
till
She's
the
in a
head
very
of
depressed
Rasulullah.
state, so
His sight was able to reach the neck of Rasulullah, filling the throne.
in Turkey.
But where the head over the throne was not able to see or find. Or
I was
else,
planning to tell
eventually.
them to bring her.
Then he
one
told
when
him,
you
look
come.
from my nipple down to my feet, and he was seeing till the knee of Rasulullah, filling the throne of Allah Almighty. From the knee till the ankle, till the feet of Rasulullah, not appearing to well.
Okay, but what do you think?
And then he
How
told
far
him,
should
look
we
at
approach?
me by all, from up to down. Then he saw all throne, universes, heavens, earths, paradises, all oceans of Wahdaniyya of Allah Almighty disappeared, and only Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam covering. And for this he was the appearance of Wahdaniyya of Allah Almighty, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And for this Rasulullah I say, after this happening, that I am the city of knowledge and Ali is the door of it. And he knows well all the ways of all heavenly station to the ocean of Wahdaniyya of Allah Almighty. For Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq, totally different was. When he told them, look, from my nipple up, my nipple down, he said, Unid ya Rasulullah. Look at me from up down, he said,
But Khawbar in this
what you are saying?
case is acute.
Ya Abu Bakr. And Sayyidina Abu Bakr say, كأنه هو, as if you are him. I am not saying, except Allah Almighty, because he was saying behind
Two children.
or covering Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the divinely lights of the holy face and the holy essence of the absolute identity of Allah Almighty, covering Rasulullah. No more Rasulullah, only the absolute identity of Allah Almighty. And he said, كأنه هو, as if you are him.
Okay. The other thing interesting,
And for this Rasulullah, I say, I am the city of realities and secrets, and Siddiq is the door of the city. But all these, nice to hear. But when you enter, something else.
Because
Not nice, eh?
Eh?
Something else mean not nice?
okay.
No, something else totally different. Yani,
No.
you will be then not
She-
only flying,
a
but
religious lady.
you know,
I
no
believe.
more you will be existing.
Yeah.
You will be totally
But,
melted, finished. Even you
Yeah,
will be no more any existence for
Well,
you,
we-
any body
I don't
for
know.
you, any soul
When
for
they're
you,
alcoholic,
nothing.
they
You
chant
will be
something
then
clever.
like a shadow. Shadow. For example, the hand, where there is light, look, there is shadow. You will be shadow for Allah Almighty, shadow for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. No more you will be a existing thing. You will be shadow. A shadow then will be following the body. Wherever the body move, the shadow move. You will be then following all the heavenly, godly stations with no one allowed to enter
But they are
to it,
Medina.
over the throne. Well, Allah Almighty, how many thrones? Allah Almighty, for example, has countless endless thrones. You will be over all of them. You will be following then the name of Allah Almighty, which cannot be carried into letters. For the letters created only for the ocean or rank of Wahdaniyya of Allah Almighty. Over the Wahdaniyya, no letters. Revelation. Revelation is not letter.
Okay.
Revelation is not something to talk. What is the meaning of revelation? Wahi. What is the wahi? For example, I want to give you wahi. I want to talk with you without words to influence you. Only. Looking,
Medina.
everything will be addressed to you.
But isn't Medina
Without any talking. This is wahi. Not to be a dialogue. And like this, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, revelation coming from Allah Almighty,
Okay.
covering Rasulullah, and he was the divinely godly tongue of Allah Almighty, of uniqueness of Allah Almighty, of the absolute identity of Allah, to translate this revelation to words so that we are able to understand it. Otherwise, no one can understand or can read or knows what is the divinely godly knowledge which is in the Holy Quran. You think the Holy Quran consisting from 27 letters, the Arabic alphabet, 27 letters, the knowledge of Allah Almighty is only on 27 letters? Think like this?
I don't.
Medina.
Cannot. Allah, Allahu Akbar. He created the 27 letter, and the Holy Quran is not created. The revelation, the pre-eternal, divinely godly knowledge, which Allah Almighty appeared from His will, when the will of the hidden treasure appeared by Allah Almighty, whatever program was appearing from the will of Allah Almighty. And the one translating this will of Allah Almighty
This lady is having this.
was Muhammadur Rasulullah, because he is the will. They say mother of Kitab. Who is Kitab? Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Not Kitab, it is a book. Kitab is Rasulullah. Who is the almighty hand of Allah Almighty? Yadullahi fawqa aydikum. Who is? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Who represent the attributes of Allah Almighty. Who represent the names of Allah Almighty. Who represent the greatest name of Allah Almighty, Muhammadun Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. For this was connected with the divine word of Allah Almighty, La ilaha illallah. وَرَفَعْنَا لَكَ ذِكْرَكَ. We upgrade you to be your name, your divine word. Connect with my divine word. Cannot be a creator to connect with him any other created thing. Can be? Cannot.
In Jordan,
Created thing something, creator something. Uncreated thing. And for this must Rasulullah wish to stay uncreated.
The Islamists were having issues with their father.
By Allah Almighty. To be like how Allah Almighty saying for Jesus and Isa that he is a word. Word. Be. It will be. Not a created thing. Only a word of Allah Almighty.
Like my
Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam like this.
I
Not
always
a word
thought
only.
she hated my grandfather.
But
my mother's mother.
Will of Allah Almighty.
When my grandfather died,
The
she was crying. I was
wish
shocked.
of Allah Almighty. When the
I
will
thought
and the
she
wish
really- then
combining together,
she told me
meeting
very
together,
nicely about him.
the fruits appear of Muhammadun Rasulullah. The fruits of the will and the faith of Allah Almighty. يعني مشيئة الله إرادة الله. In Arabic better for me to
But before that,
and
she
express
hated
it more. إرادة الله إرادة الله مشيئة الله. إرادة الله will. مشيئة الله wish of Allah Almighty. Will and wish combining, what will come? The almightiness of Allah Almighty. Qudratullah. Who is Qudratullah? Who is this fruit, Qudratullah, of the will and the faith? Muhammadun Rasulullah. For this, Allah Almighty saying, La ilaha illallah, Muhammadun Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
And his twin. And his twin. His twin.
The twins is the heart, yani the structure of all the reality of
Which
Rasulullah.
potency?
The heart of it, for example, the pyramid, structure, the
Daily?
pyramid, the heart of it, of this pyramid, the heart of the structure is sealed of Awliya, like this.
What we
By
might
this
say?
means the twins,
What
the
we-
heart of the reality. And everything without a heart, it will be only
I'll tell this guy
a form.
problem to
the main,
clear
the heart.
Islam for her.
So the heart of the reality of the structure is sealed of Awliya. For this called sealed of Awliya, because this structure is sealed of Prophet. So the heart of it is sealed of Awliya, from which the light of Wilaya go to all the structure with whatever containing and loaded, so that Allah dressing the light of prophecy and lights of children of Adam alayhi salam. Not
Okay,
only
I'll go-
our Adam,
I'll go
but
there now.
124,000 Adam
Thank
for
you.
us. And how many Adam will come?
Okay.
Who knows?
Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Can be attribute of Allah Almighty stopped or no more to be
Adam.
activated? Can?
Adam.
Mean Allah will be stopped. As Allah Almighty never stopping, all His attributes never stopping, all His name never stopping, and for this forever, forever, without ending, no end forever, ever, over, ever, over, ever, over, ever, which means no time, and the attribute as a creator going on and on and on, and creation coming, like firework. For example, now they throw a, what you call this firework?
Rocket.
Rocket or missiles, and it will give thousands of these small lamps. Then disappear. Finish. Like this. Allah Almighty in every less than a blink of an eye, like this will appear huge divine universes and then disappear. Appear, disappear, appear, disappear. From where appeared, no one knows. And where they disappeared, no one knows. And there is another kingdom of Allah Almighty in which things rises, appear, and never disappear. And Allah mentioning it in the Holy Quran. Rabbul Mashriqayn. And another, Rabb, only, he didn't say Rabbul Mashariq wal Maghrib. فَلَا أُقْسِمُ بِرَبِّ الْمَشَارِقِ, where everything will rise, never disappear. He didn't say Rabbul Mashariq wal Maghrib. If he say Rabbul Maghrib, means everything is going to disappear. Everything rise will disappear. Allah says there is things in my divinely uncreated kingdom which appear and never disappear. Never there is sunset set for them, only rising and keeping rising. These are the Ishraqiyun. Ishraqiyun, always Ishraq, always rising, never Maghrib, yani getting to set, never setting. And these are the ones whom Allah Almighty every 50,000 or 50 million year will send one of them to Jannah to look at the people of the 8 paradises and to look at the paradises over the throne even. And this one of them he will send, and what the people they think that Allah Almighty is looking at them or yani covering them. They are under the lights of Allah, they all go to sujood until Allah will raise your head. Then Allah will give them power by this one for another 50 million years. And it is only one servant of Allah Almighty who is rising, never setting. Never Allah Almighty can Jannah or anything else than Allah Almighty can tolerate a creator. And for this, no one can see the creator. No one can reach to see the hidden treasure. Hidden treasure. It is a hidden treasure. How you can see it? Not looks like anything. How much you can imagine, you cannot imagine. Because it is over imagination, over mind. He created mind. He is limiting mind. He is limiting imagination, but you cannot limit him. How much you think perfection, more Allah Almighty.
So we will be missing him forever.
Mm-hmm.
We will be missing him forever.
No, because it's with everyone. With everyone. And his perfection that he appears in everyone in different form. For this, no one looks like the other. Even the fingerprint never look like each other. Everything is unique because Allah is unique and is appearing in everyone in the form which He wants this one to be appearing. And for this, He's telling Sayyidina Musa, don't be scared from Fir'aun. Inni ma'akuma asma'u wa ara. I am with you, seeing and looking, and I am the one talking, not you. You are nothing. Once Sayyidina Musa invite Allah Almighty, he told them, you eat? They say, I eat. Why not? Allah doesn't need to eat, but they say, I eat. If I invite you, you'll come. Of course I come. I like invitation. And the sunnah of Rasulullah, anyone inviting anyone quickly to accept the invitation. And so Sayyidina Musa invited Allah Almighty for a dinner. And then for more than 2-3 months with all children of Israel, they are preparing big, huge theater for Allah Almighty to sit, and dinner, cooking, all kind of food, everything. Putting, and waiting up in the appointed day and the appointed time. Sayyidina Musa coming between children of Israel. Be careful, stand in rows to welcome Allah Almighty is coming for dinner. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Then it was midnight, then it was Fajr time, then it was next day, Saturday, the day of holiday, where they not only for worshipping. Why Allah giving them Saturday? Why? You know why? Because all prophets, they ask for Friday. The blessed day, so Allah Almighty Friday, we make it. So all of them, they are saying, no, it is for my beloved Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then Sayyidina Musa, give me a day near, to be near to that day. Give him Saturday. Then Sayyidina Isa, oh Allah Almighty, what you count for me? Give me a day at least to be near. He gave him a day near Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam to be near the Friday. Give him Sunday. And like this, they wait and wait and wait, and Allah didn't come. And people going, coming, everyone working, and then also one like me cannot walk even, and the blind, and he told them, Yalla, go carry bucket of water, so that Allah, if he want to wash his hand, to eat, and after finishing food, he want to wash his hand, arrange some, and bring some wood also, because it is cold, so to make it warm, the place, huge place. And like this, then this one, old one, he was so hungry, and he was working, and saw all this food, he sit and started to eat. Eating, then Sayyidina Musa, subhanallah, was so angry. And when Sayyidina Musa was angry, no one can dare to catch him. And he was beating him, and kicked him out. He threw him, perhaps he went 50 meters with one kick. Then after 2-3 days, Sayyidina Musa was talking to Allah Almighty and to his Sina, you make fun from me, you make me a liar between children of Israel. You accept the invitation, say I'm not coming, I am busy, anything. Why? You promised and you didn't fulfill. No, Musa, don't go so far away. I came. You make me to carry water. You make me to carry wood. You make me to make fire to warm the place. You make me to be serving, and and also more than this, you beat me and you kicked me. Then you, with your feet, you flap me, that you put me 50 meters away. Huh? He said, yeah, this old man, I was coming through him to the invitation, but you didn't respect me. Ya Musa, if you don't see every one of my servants as if me, what I say, never you will know your God, Allah Almighty. And for this, Allah Almighty, in the night journey, he told Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, until you respect everyone as you are now respecting me, never I will open for you the door of ma'rifah of Allah Almighty. Go back and try your best to respect everyone as you are now respecting me in my divine presence, to open for you to be a knower of Allah Almighty. Let us pray, because he is busy. His father not here, his uncle not here, he's taking care. Today is Monday, the first day of the week, of the Christian weekend. So
Second day of the week.
Third.
Yom al-Ithnain.
Second day.
Because Allah making the first day Sunday. Why? Because He gives Saturday to children of Israel, the first nation. Before the Christians was the Jews. And for this He gave them Saturday, so He started Sunday, the first day. And the second day, Ithnain. And 3, Tuesday mean Thalatha, 3. Fourth, Arba'a, 4. Thursday, 5th. Friday, the 6th day, Allah make it for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his nation. In it, Allah created Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam. In Friday, between Asr and Maghrib, was created, and he was created by Asr time, according to our time, and he was kicked out of Jannah by Maghrib, by Azan of Maghrib. And this time between Asr and Maghrib was 375 years for Sayyidina Adam to be in paradise. According to Hadith of Rasulullah.
Maulana, thank you for